Again with 23 of Matthew. Just quickly goes on about the woe to the Pharisees, because everything to them is outward show. Jesus says, but inside you're rotten, like the tomb you whitewash, but inside the rotten bones. He tells his disciples, don't call anyone rabbi, teacher, like they do. I'm your teacher, and you are brothers. Yeah, and it goes on here all about the Pharisees, how everything they do is for an outward show. They say swear by the temple, which is representative of God's temple in heaven, but yet they said you can do that, but you can't do by the gold and that or the gifts or the offerings. It's all about money, in other words. They're blind guides. The Pharisees, on and on. They, again, swear what I said. Verse 23, woe to you teachers of Pharisees, you hypocrites. Same thing. The gifts. You can't swear by the gifts, but you can swear by the temple. It's all about money and outward show. It goes on here. You hypocrites, you look clean outside, like the dish you wash, but inside you're all dirty. Same thing. In the same way, your outside appearance of the people. Okay, verse 29, woe to you Pharisees and teachers of the law, Pharisees, you hypocrites, you build tombs and prophets, and you've killed the prophets, just like you say, of your ancestors. He says, go on then, you admit it. It's just outward show how you paint their sepulchres, the prophets, but you're like the dead bodies inside and bones, so are you inside. And he said, you said you were of the prophets, descendant from the prophets. He says, go on and kill, disciples, apostles, when he's gone. That's what they'll do. And any of his followers. He says, go about it just like your ancestors, the prophets that you say you're from. Like you killed Zechariah, verse 36 here, like you killed Zechariah, son of Berechiah, whom you murdered between the temple and the altar in the Old Testament, like your ancestors. I tell you the truth, all this will come upon this generation, bad and in danger of the real judgment. Okay, oh Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who killed the prophets, you no longer gather your children as a hen. Oh, how I long to gather your children as a hen under her wings to protect you. Look at your house is left desolate, but you constantly went astray. For I tell you, you will not see me again until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. In other words, when Christ returns after his resurrection, and after he comes back the second time, and these very Pharisees are resurrected, that's when they're going to cry out to God in the second resurrection in their case, because they won't be Christians. In the first, cry to God and say, Lord, Lord, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. They're going to try to repent, and realize that Christ is the real thing. Okay, bye.